This is a pastrami, egg, and cheese croissant.
Oh man, look at you!
Now, they used to have them like at the grab and goes, but they stopped doing it. So you gotta get it special ordered now. So every once in a while, I like to treat myself with a pastrami, egg, and cheese sandwich.
I like pastrami back home, not here.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's fixed. I was wondering there for a second. I was like, "Is this broadcast?"
Let me see something real quick.
I don't see any comments.
I don't either.
Everybody sleeping in. Get ready.
Did we go live?
Get prepped for the new year.
We always have people there now. Something's wrong.
There's 4. It says there's 4.
Yeah, us 4.
Oh, there we go. Kristen's first.
Hi, Kristen. Happy New Year.
Exclamation mark. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Now it populated.
Bam.
It populated. One man's trash. And LaDonna and Keith in the building. Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
So I think I'm going to be doing with Josie Friday at some point, maybe. Josie and I are going to do a live on One Stop Shop.
Yo.
So Josie, we're obviously have to clear
what
some
day
space.
You said?
Friday, I think.
Okay.
We got to clear some space and raise some funds. So Josie's gonna do an all women's clothing sale. So should be fun. I'm gonna try and promote it. I'll talk about it again when there's more people in here. But yeah.
Hey, Diane Matthews in the building. Cat Swift, good to see you. Joe Deals said it takes us a minute to get here. Yeah. Okay. Sentimental Connection. Of course, Jimmy pops in first thing this morning. He's celebrating. Congrats, Jimmy.
Congratulations to Jimmy. Jimmy is the winner of the 2024 Reseller Information Network Fantasy Football League.
Yeah.
How did my sponsor do? Not good.
He didn't even make the playoffs.
Hey, special shout out to Jimmy's team who sunk my ship for
yeah. So the final standings were Jimmy finished 1, Eric finished 2, and I finished 3.
What about me?
I don't know. You crushed in the 12th place game or something like that, right?
11th place. I won the 12th place game.
Stayed out of the bottom.
Yep.
Can I get my spot back?
What about Mike? I didn't even look at the finishing. What did Mike end up at?
I think Mike ended up last. I think I beat Mike.
First to worst, Mike. That's Pop Picker. Yeah.
Great job, Mike. Mike, you need to switch a pick at all or anything?
All right. I got it.
Larry, Buck Mountain Barn in the house.
What's up, Chris?
Thank you, Buck Mountain Barn. That was a wild game on Sunday night, man. It was an emotional road. Let me tell you, my Commanders have put me on one of the craziest emotional roller coasters. It's been wild.
So who's in the? So I'm in the playoffs, but barely. You're in the playoffs.
I'm in the playoffs. Cernochs in the playoffs. Eric's the only one that's fighting.
In the hunt still.
Yeah, we need a Denver loss and a Dolphin win.
And a Cincinnati loss too, right?
No, no. I think we have a tiebreak against
Cincinnati. So Cincinnati's the only one that needs everybody else to lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
But see, we don't get in if Denver wins. We're out.
Who's Denver playing?
Kansas City.
Ooh.
But Kansas City might rest all their starters.
Yeah, but they got a bye week anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. Kansas City might rest all their starters, so it might be an easier win for Denver.
You know what's gonna end up, right, Leroy? It's gonna be Texans Steelers in the first round of playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely bet on it. You get a box of tools and I get a box of clothes.
Perfect.
Cernoch's like, you don't even have to bet me to have that happen with your address.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, Joe.
I just hooked Buck Mountain Barn up with a good hookup yesterday. He actually went to one of my private picks for clothing.
Who did?
Chris.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he's a clothing guy now.
Yeah, it's only this week. Give it a couple of weeks; he'll change.
I'm right there with you, Jimmy. Listen, we're pretty much the same team. Rookie quarterbacks. Nobody expected us to win more than 5 games, and here we are, buddy.
Hey, I didn't watch Broncos this week, but I did watch them the week before, and they look like they're a different team for sure.
Yeah.
When both of my teams, Colorado lost and Pittsburgh lost, I'm usually bummed out.
Notre Dame plays tomorrow.
So, are you following Dion to the NFL after this?
He's not going to the NFL. And if he is, no, of course not.
Yeah, unless he jumps to the Steelers, right?
He's not going to Steelers either.
I know.
I'll watch the boys wherever they go for the first couple of games. I'll watch Travis and Shador wherever they go.
Yeah, that's so funny. So so me and Buck Mountain Barn, he's a Falcons fan. I'm a Commanders fan. We played each other this week, and then tomorrow night, I'm a Notre Dame fan. He's a Georgia Bulldogs fan, and we play each other tomorrow night. So
I've still yet to sell my Georgia jacket.
Well,
maybe if they win this one.
I'll have to pull for Georgia.
Come on, man.
Hey, it don't matter, dude. I was a Hurricanes fan long before that. I can't root Notre Dame. Like, you already know.
Yeah.
Like, that was a convicts versus Catholics, man. Like,
that's the 30 for 30 right there.
Yeah.
Welcome, my cozy nest with Rebecca. Appreciate you coming over from Johnny's morning show.
Oh, that's right. Because I was over there.
In the building.
Oh, that's right.
American Honey, Lisa Derrick. Good to see it as well.
So,
the jacket. Hey, you might could fit this, Chris.
Hi, Jennifer. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, today's the last day for eBay coupon.
I know. I think I used mine already, though. I'm going to go check in a minute.
Let me check mine.
Yo, let me tell you, something has been going on with like how like you have your feedback and then you have the ratings, like your shipping speed, communication, accuracy. What is the other one? It's like description accuracy. They out of like 5, your ratings. You guys see those?
No.
eBay. Mine have been jumping all over the map. It's been so weird. Reasonable shipping cost is one of them.
How do I find out if my...
I have a 4.7 as my reasonable shipping cost. And my communication dropped from a 5 to a 4.9. I'm like, how? I don't have any communication. Who am I supposed to communicate with? Like, nobody. I answer every message I get. I don't understand.
You're not doing it fast enough. You're supposed to do it in 30 seconds.
Hey, it's an extra large Buck Mountain.
Yeah, Chris, you'd have to go on that diet for the whole year to fit it.
It's a little wide. The measurements are in my eBay store.
I mean, all my numbers are down right now because I haven't really been listing or sourcing because
so what
I've been so busy with
I'm looking at
everything else.
I go into discount. I go into marketing and then discount, is it? Or is it?
My cozy nest, Rebecca says, you guys are speaking another language with sports. Talk fashion. Hey,
The shed is getting very close. We didn't hit our December 23rd mark, but
how was the insulating?
That's all done. Drywall's up.
Did you
working on the electrical?
Get the fiberglass arms?
No, Josie's dad did the insulation.
I used to hate that. Oh,
he's like, don't come in here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody know to tell me how to get in to check my if I have my coupon still?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, if you have not used it, I think today's the day. Today's the last day.
That's what I'm saying. We're all using our coupons right now.
I'm gonna get those. You guys got me addicted to those stupid bubble mailers. I never ordered them before, and then last time I ordered
Hey,
them.
you know what you could do? You could use one today and use one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back to back.
I got these free bubble mailers, but
Oh, you talking about the little the bubble mailers from the store are pretty good, to be honest.
yeah.
Oh, they suck balls.
Unless Tim made it, it's not really good.
Can we get 2025? Tim? Can we get like the Tim Pack and Supply Company? Like,
Nah.
I just ordered more tape.
Nobody told me how to do it.
Oh,
Hey, get a store where it says store. Right.
I'm on Seller Hub.
Okay, you see where it says store at the top?
Yes.
Click store subscriber discounts.
Okay.
That should be the one that comes up.
It says
here, I'll put it in the chat.
See details.
Right there. Bam, right there.
I've never had a problem with the tape, but you got to tape the tape to the tape.
And if a code comes up, that means you got one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you click see details, it's going to say either redeemed or a code.
Oh,
they just have the worst. They just have the worst like box sizes. Like,
oh snap! Guess what I saw?
Tape.
A fellow tongue kissing my girl in the mouth. I was so in shock, my heart went down south. So please listen to the message that I said. Don't ever talk to a girl who says she just got a friend.
Oh.
So like they don't have like they don't. I need an 8x6x6s is what I really am out of right now.
8x6x4.
No, I have 8x6x4s right now. I need 8x6x6s.
Which ones were those poly mailers? Is it those right there? It's the 6x9 by.
You like the poly mailer or the bubble mailer?
The bubble mailer.
Bubble poly.
They have padded bubble mailer, and then they have They have two size padded bubble mailers.
6 by 6 1/4 by 9 1/4 is one, and the other one
is 9 by 13.
It says 8 by 11 when I look at it.
They have three different size padded bubble mailers.
How did it switch to 3 when it was 9 by 13?
Look, that's something new. Frosted zipper clothing bag.
Yeah.
I saw those, yeah.
That just screams steal me.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, paper is screams.
Wait a minute. Just do like Amazon, just shipping clear bags.
No
Dude,
way.
I've been to my post office and somebody will sell. I don't have anything near it. Like
I would think you would for me, I would use them to put inside of something else, like not by themselves.
Yeah.
This guy sold like an impact, like an air wrench Cernoch, and just put the label on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? She goes, oh, he ships like that all the time.
Yeah.
If it's in original box, like with the packing and stuff, I've done that.
No. Like I'm just saying, item label, bro. Like
yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
On top of just the item they're packing.
I'll throw the label on.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen that too, Leroy. I'm like, what are you?
It's like see this package? See this package?
Yeah.
They just put the label on it and ship it out. That's it.
That's pretty crazy.
And if they need to shrink, if they needed to fit here, they just shrink the label. It's the craziest thing.
I sent my mom a Christmas gift. I sent it to my brother. Ordered off of Amazon. Showed him in a clear package with a label on it.
I'll do it like once in a while. Like I'll use the foam paper. Not once in a while. I use the foam paper every day. But I'll use the foam paper like this. I'll wrap it in saran wrap and put the label on it.
Yeah.
But you can't see the item.
Yeah, usually my rotation on my eBay store coupon is 10 by 8 by 6 and 6 by 8 by 6 by 4. And then I go to the bubble mailer, the small one, like you can put video games in.
Yeah.
Those are like my three. Because now I get my tape from Bubble Boy still. So
That's the worst tape in the world. Have you tried the new? I want to see if their new tape is any better. But that whatever the one that they sent us the first time,
Look,
it was absolutely horrible. The worst
do
you
tape
you
have
in
to,
the world.
tape to tape or do you just tape it wherever you
yeah, you
want?
have to band tape it, like tape, and then lay the tape on top of the tape.
Then what's the point of the tape? I shouldn't have to tape for tape to tape. What kind of world are we living in?
Oh, so you band it. It's like a
That's how I always do. I do the bottom, right? And then I flip the box and I put the item in, then I do the whole thing.
Listen, I need my tape like my toilet paper. I cannot go cheap on
What, one ply at a time?
No. I need that triple ply.
you're missing out. Just get a bidet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Drip dry.
I
I
can't
use
see,
Scotch packing tape, heavy duty.
I can't see how many people are in the chat.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with either one of the. One time my eBay tape was bad, but they actually said that was a bad batch.
So you guys remember my little outing last week when I went to the flea market and they had the tape in the produce aisle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up going back and buying the whole box.
Yeah, 31 in the chat.
Guys, if you redeemed your coupon already, please put yes in the chat.
I can't chat.
I
can't chat. Put chat in the chat, but I did. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know I had one. So thank God you guys said something. I thought I used it already.
I remembered on the toilet this morning.
Oh, great. Thanks for letting us know.
I was thinking about tape. Oh, Lord.
I remembered this morning on the toilet that I didn't use my coupon. Goodness.
You can use it now.
I did. I just did. I ordered 50 10 by 8 by 6s.
Nice.
So far, everybody in here, like Ping G said, redeem yesterday, but so far everybody is on it.
Good.
Jimmy said that's how he ships Fenton, Tim. Just slap a label on it. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I sold some glass some glass and some porcelain. I got a lot of stuff I got to pack this tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big packing day because I was going to try and get everything shipped out yesterday, and then I had 14 whatnot orders. I just card things, and I just wasn't up for it. I was tired. Sunday night was a long night. I had we watched the game, and then 1 o'clock in the morning, Josie had an urge for pancakes, bacon, and eggs.
So what'd you guys do?
I cooked them all.
Good
from
job.
Scratch. And then went to sleep at 2 in the morning, which is way past what I normally go to sleep.
What's
you guys
up,
know, I wake up early. Let's see. So I sold the Odyssey putter. I got $61 for it.
Good job.
I sold a pair of egg cups, $35. I sold a card for $10.50, a card for $8. I sold an autographed picture for $25, another card for $30, another card for $25, a carnival glass bowl for $45. That's on eBay. I sold the LL Bean bag, the second one I got, the one I got for free. I sold that on Grailed for $120. And then on Etsy, I got a pennant, a Fenton glass bowl, and a hand-painted gold-framed picture thing that I got. So,
is that your what sold video in 30 seconds?
Yeah, so I got 11 things to sell,
To ship or sell?
to ship.
Texas Bandits has been doing okay over on Kevin's Commons.
Nice.
American Honey says office supplies are starting to move. Wow.
See, that's good because Texas Bandit wasn't on there until he heard about Chop Commons here on RIN. So shout out Texas Bandit. I told you, man, it's a good. It's if you have the bulk to sell like that, it works, man. It's reseller to reseller. It's about as A to B as it can get. So I'm glad to hear that things are working out for you there, Texas Bandit.
Ray says ordered 12 by 12 by 12s.
Nice. My what sold? I sold a vintage brass wall hanging light. I sold 6 Craftsman big wrenches. I sold my little Craftsman through sockets. I sold the rest of my Echo hats. I only have 2 left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I sold some pipe clamps, some more sockets. Oh, this one I liked. I sold 2 suburban vehicle little notepads that I got at the flea market for $1. I sold them for $19. Just like little suburban notepads unwritten in. And I picked it up just it was just a whim, sort of. A Craftsman socket, Craftsman tool set, another Craftsman, some more razors, and we'll end it off with some pipe dies that Arts Antique gave me.
Remember we had that whole conversation about Grail being dead? I sold 2 things on Grail since that conversation.
Wow.
I sold a pair of just completely distressed Carhartt jeans that I got in a free box at the 127 yard sale. And then I sold the LL Bean bag for $121 or $120, something like that.
Eric sold everything that he raised up 40% back down to 100%.
I'll tell you what else too. I was gonna tell you something, and then I totally forgot.
Hey, I sold something on Grail. All I had to do was click this link and give them my social security number, and then they would give me the payment. Guys, if you've not tried to sell on Grail, for me, I've yet to make. Well, I made one sale one time, but it was before I had Vendoo removing cross-listing, and I actually didn't have the item. But then what happened was Grail, every time I put something up that's over $100, I get messages. I bought your item has sold through Grail, and then all you have to do is click this link to receive payment. It's a scam, obviously, but yeah.
Yo, so Christmas morning, Josie and I went to my mom's house, and excuse me, my sister went to go pick up my nephew from his dad's house, and then pick up my aunt. So they get out the car, and AJ has on my nephew has on this sickest Carhartt jacket that his uncle, his dad's brother, got him that he found at the thrift store. I was like, dude, where are you? And then my aunt walks out the car, and she's got a full-blown Looney Tunes Ravens puffer jacket, bro, with like big back hits, front. I'm like, what is going on? She's like, yeah, I found it at the Goodwill. I was like, are you kidding me? Because it's like in my blood. So like my grandma, when I was a kid, my dad obviously used to take us to the yard sales and everything like that. And my grandma goes to yard sales. My aunt still goes to the thrift store, and she found it at the Goodwill. Whoa. Looney Tunes. I mean, it was so fresh, so dope. It had to easily been $100+ jacket.
How much did you offer for it?
I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, but then I was like, I can't off the back of my aunt on Christmas. Although that would have been great for Instagram content.
Hey, you know what you should have said? It's like I don't know what gift you got me, but I'll take that in a replacement.
She's a
We
Ravens fan.
We tried buying off the back. Me and a few friends were eating at a burrito place, and lady is walking across the street because we're sitting in the window, and she's walking across the street. Red Carhartt with the Aztec.
No.
Yeah.
That's
So,
got to be like a $300 jacket,
goes out
no?
there, he's hollering at the lady, She's like, "This is my favorite jacket. No way am I selling this."
Jeez.
So I was like, "Oh man, yeah."
Cernoch's like, I'll give you $100.
What do you
We
think
all-
that jacket's probably worth? That's
Like
got to be 300, right?
Yeah, he offered her 100 for it. So
I'll tell you, I came up big at the card show this weekend. Crazy. So there's a baseball player for the Boston Red Sox. His name is Christian Campbell. Okay, this is one of the two cards that I found. So this is his first Bowman. So this is his first card ever, right? His card is like there's for some odd reason there's like a lower number printed. Like they're so hard to find. When we were at National, I was looking for that card for like 5 days. And I only found like one base card. And so I've been looking for him for over almost a year. And this last season he just went crazy in the minor leagues, and now he's like considered one of the top young players in all of baseball. So his stuff is super expensive and super hard to find. So I'm digging through a box at this card show this weekend in Gettysburg, and I see it and I'm like, no way. I turn it around, it's got a $20 price tag on it. So I take it out. I pull out another pile out of the same box, and there's a second one in there. Two of them. So they're both priced at $20. You know, the person I am, I wasn't satisfied. So I was like, I didn't hand him the cards. I just showed it to him the back with the price tags. I was like, I got two $20 cards. Will you take 30? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh. And so I paid a guy, and then I go to the next table right next to him. And like I'm digging through the box, and I see the guy on his phone. I'm like, oh my god! If this guy asked me for the cards back, I'm gonna be like, no, right? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go gangster. I'm gonna be like, no way in hell, bro. So he walks over to me and he's like, so can you tell me what those two cards were that you just got? Who that was? And I was like, it was Christian Campbell. He's like, okay, thanks. And I'm just sitting there like, part of me is like, I should just dip right now, like just leave.
Right.
And then the other part of me is like, I'm just in my mind, I'm like, he's definitely gonna come over and ask me about those cards. And I'm like, he didn't though. He never did say anything else after that. And I was like, thank God. But yeah, each one is probably. I already sold one for 100.
Good
So
job.
yeah, each one is probably like 1 to 120. I could probably get for each one. So I sold one for 100. So basically $30 into like $200. And the first one sold within like 5 hours after I got it. I came home and went live and sold it.
Oh, so you didn't even sell it on eBay? You sold
sold it live on Whatnot.
it. So on eBay, is it worth $10 more, $20 more?
No, I was the asking price. I said the people were, because it's a highly sought after card, and so they were just like, he was like, how much? And I was like 100, and he didn't say anything, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on the stage and run it, and I ran it at $100, and boom, somebody else jumped in and bought it right then and there. No haggle, nothing.
Oh, that guy must have been like, you got another one?
So I posted it on Twitter, and people were losing their minds. And not only that, I found a Aaron Judge buyback. So in Topps Chrome, right? If whoever wins MVP, you can take their Topps Chrome cards and turn them into your LCS for store credit. So Aaron Judge won MVP. So base cards are worth $20 credit. Like parallels are worth $40. And then anything like there's a couple other ones that are like numbered that are worth like $60 to $100, right? So in the dollar box, it was $5. I found one of the Aaron Judge. So it's an automatic $20. So it's like $15 like just to come up right there. So I found that one, and then I found a gold mirror super short print 1-of-1 rookie card in the dollar box. Like just chilling. Like had no idea. Like the person had no idea. So that's probably like, I mean, it was a crazy come up this weekend. So I was definitely very excited.
Well, I'm happy for you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, because like I've been doing 99% of my sourcing has been cards until we finish the shed. Then I'll be back and then the shed will be done, and then football season will be over. So I'll start going to the auction house on Thursday nights, and until like things start opening up, like
Can you
yard
can you
sales.
tell us exactly what auction house that is, so half of the viewers can go there and you can
Listen, it doesn't even matter. It's tough. That auction house is so difficult. Like, there's times I go where I won't leave with anything after being there for like 4 hours. Like those people, it's the same people every week, and it's like I don't know what they do for a living, like or what they're doing with all this
and
stuff.
they buy everything.
They buy everything,
Yeah, yep.
and they don't, and it's not, and sometimes it's like you can tell, like they're not like. I don't see how you could be making money off of that. It's weird. I'm starting to realize I'm so cheap, right?
Wait, you're starting to realize that?
Well, happy 2025. We're so proud that you've learned that you were so cheap.
So there's a thrift store that I just found that's by Josie and I's doctor. And so when we go there for like the baby appointments, we stop by the thrift store afterwards. That's where I showed you guys those pipes I bought, right? I sold both of those pipes now. And so I got 2 more pipes last time I went that I have to list. But I saw this Viking glass vase. And it was a very interesting vase. And it was a good color. But they wanted like $30 on it or something like that. Like $35. And I was just like, like it's probably like a $50, $60 vase. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like so I put it back on the shelf. And like I'm getting ready to check out, and this lady walks up and like she has it in her like hand cart. And I'm like, it's a nice Viking glass vase there. And she's like, yeah. She's like, it wasn't on sale very much, but I can still make money on it. And in my head, I'm like, how much money are you gonna make on that? Like, what are you gonna make? $10, $15? Like, am I really gonna spend $30 to make $15? I don't know. I don't see the reasoning behind that.
If you think about it, at the end of the day, though, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Because I think about that sometimes, but if I know it sells fast and I paid $5 for it, but I know I can sell it for 15, even if I'm only making 8 on it, and it sold fast, that's $8 more than I had before.
Yeah, but you see what you said there, though, right? The sells fast.
Yeah,
that's the big difference. Like, there's very few items that are in the glass field that sell fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing, and then it depends. Like, what do you consider selling fast?
For me, selling fast within a week.
Yeah, right.
Well, how about the chat? Because I'm actually curious. What is selling? What to most of you guys? What do you consider selling fast?
From listing, not necessarily from when you buy it, but from when you list it, to when it sells.
How about you, Eric and Chris?
Realistically,
not like
selling fast. I mean, something that sells in like 2 weeks to a month.
Okay.
For me.
And I think that's a good point too. Like, so I'm with Leroy. I think selling fast is within a week.
It's a relative term, I think. Really depends.
But I would love it if I could base my entire selling on a 1 month time frame. Like, if I could sell everything that I buy within 1 month, that would be awesome. Like, that would be like a dope goal right there. Like, everything to sell within a month. Unless it was something that was like super, super expensive and easy to store. I wouldn't, and I didn't pay a lot of money for it. So like if I found like a $300 vase and I paid $20 for it, or $5, let's say anywhere up to $20 for a $300 item, I wouldn't mind not selling that fast if I can get the full 300 asking for.
Let me say hello to a couple of people before we get started on the chat.
Well, see, Colby, that's a in demand item. He sold a 25-inch blue Viking swung base for $300 in 45 seconds after listing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did that with those Converse that I got. I sold them as soon as I dropped the phone. Like I listed it, hit send, and it sold, and then I hit send and it sold. So yeah,
Am I not? Listen, this is one of my other things I'm gonna do this year. I want to watch more. I want to try and find time to watch more reselling content this year. It sounds crazy, right?
Have you picked up a time machine recently? Like you got 24 more hours adding in to your day?
No. Like even if it's just like, because I don't watch any right now, except for like I listen to Resell Leftovers and Trash to Cash like when I'm shipping or when I'm driving, like because I'm always in the car.
Yeah.
So like I listen to those two things, but I don't watch like any other reselling content. But
Years ago, I heard somebody say if they could just string all the what solds together, like in one big stream, right? Like just stream them all and just listen and then stop and look at what they're talking about, like if it's something that piqued their interest. But
because I truly believe that there are certain things that like I learn about that stuff. Like things that you just don't know, like that. I think I don't know. I want to expand my knowledge a little bit more.
I ran into somebody. I actually went to the thrift store. I know this is shocking because that's like a year since I've been in the thrift store. But Saturday there was absolutely no yard sales, and I had to run. So we now only have one post office on the beach that ships same day, right? So I was trying to get some packages out that I'm like, people are like, "Hey, I'm kind of in a rush, whatever." Okay, so I'll take it. And so I went and took a couple packages on Saturday. No yard sales at all. Actually, the best weather we've had all winter. It's like 70 out here on Saturday. Sunny, great day, no yard sales. So I actually went to 2 thrift stores, and I was in the first one, and I got talking to this guy that I haven't been in the thrift store for a while, but obviously, like, a picker spots a picker, like you already know. When you're looking around, like, dude, what are you in this section for? Like, it ain't no way you're looking. I got talking to this guy. I said, "So what do you sell?" And he's like, he goes, "Well, I collect like Aladdin lamps and cast iron." And he's talking to me about cast iron, and I was like, I know a little bit about cast iron, a tiny amount, but man, my man was talking about he's picked up items that were repopped for department stores that if you look close enough, you'll see a ghost label on them where they're actually a different brand that's worth a ton of money that they've actually just put their stamp over top of it. Yeah. I was like, man, so I went home. I was like, looking like, whoa, this guy's right. So, like, if you're out and about and you know anything about those, like, you're obviously looking for older Wagner, older, Griswold. Like, those are the big two. But he's like, yeah, he said, you need to look. Like, he said, if you turn it a certain way, sometimes you'll see like a ghost. He said it's basically like a subtle mark there, and it's an original different brand than what's on the back of it. Because he said if it's like a generic looking brand, it may actually be an originally this brand that they just repopped the back. Mm-hmm. And he said those are actually worth a ton of money. So I was like, huh, you never know. Like, you learn something new all the time. So now I'll be out looking when I flip pots over, like, just to see one. Because I don't know about you guys, like, when you find out new information, like, for me, I start looking for that stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, let's see if I can find it. Like, just it's like challenge accepted, pretty much.
100%. I'm the same way. Or like, I'm all about manifesting now. Like I manifested something out of the air yesterday, or not yesterday. Like we were talking about Woolrich jackets.
Yeah.
And I said, man, y'all can get the t-shirts. You know, whatever. T-shirts are t-shirts. Like I haven't seen an exciting t-shirt in 6 months, you know what I'm saying? But I mean to me, like whoa, you know, like everything's been like, oh cool. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I've seen something like that. Yeah, cool. But yeah, they were these this bag came in and there was a little sleeve hanging out, and we looked down there and like, that could be something. And when they pulled it out, it was. I'll go get it later. It's downstairs. But I was like, all right. But it's hard when something. It's hard when something comes out of the thrift store and you don't get it and someone else does.
Oh man!
And you're like, I want to jump off a bridge right now. With like that happened the other day. It was not, I was happy for them, but it was like if I would have turned around in time, I would have saw it. You know what I'm saying? And I had my back turned to it, and it was a crazy vintage military piece.
Oh,
that happens at the flea market. It happened to me at the flea market the other day.
Yeah.
This lady was doing whatnot. So now the whatnot sellers are at the flea market now. The one that I go
they're
to.
everywhere. Yeah. They're everywhere.
And they're doing live whatnot sales. And I looked down in her cart, and she had. I've told you guys this before. Vintage light covers and wall plate covers, and she had ceramic ones in the package, and I've never seen them before. And she was selling them on whatnot, and I was so pissed. And she bought them for $1.
It's tough out there.
No, I was excited that they got it. It was just like, yeah, Michael, I did not have my head on a swivel. But it's always like, it's the worst when it's like, don't show me, like, show me what you got. Don't show me what I missed.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
Why?
I'll tell you in a few minutes.
I'm just taking some pictures. I got some stuff that I'm just easy. Like, I got these like DVDs that I'm listing. It's all like the same stuff, so it's like it's going to be a lot easier to do. Yeah, Colby, that happens. Yeah, especially at those estate sales. You want to see stuff bought right in front of you? Go to some estate sales. I mean, I remember, on the phone with my brother at an estate sale. They had all these cool hats, and just had to watch them just take them all.
Take them all.
I mean, seriously, just right in front of your face.
Hey, look at Roman.
What's up, Roman?
Really? Thanks, Roman.
I can't put it on the stage. Only you can do it.
I was tabbed out. Sorry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys for providing great information for the community. Happy New Year. Cernoch will eventually graduate with a reselling degree.
Right?
Oh, man.
One of these days, right? I just gotta get back on the grind. Back on the grind. I know. I don't know if I'm gonna thrift as much in January. I am like, I'm full. Anybody else full?
I'm starting to get a little bit of room. Of course, I've been running pretty heavy sales lately.
Yeah.
So trying to get moved out. I sold my little oil filter. Leroy already knows. He already sees this stuff.
Right?
He's a store stalker.
Leroy knows about all that stuff.
Okay. In the last month, I've sold 98 items since November 30th, right? Since November 30th, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55 of those were sold within 1 month of listing.
There you go.
But tools don't sell, guys. Go do a close.
Stay away from them. Stay away.
Go play with clothes.
Clay, clothes don't sell, bro. What are you talking about?
So 55 out of the 95 items I've sold within a month of listing. I got dates on all my stuff. So every SKU number, it's a SKU number and then the date it was listed.
Hey, Kristen. Good to see you. Bounty Hunter, thanks for being here. The other Cernochs in the building. Mike,
Yep.
Good to see you, Ray. Michael. Sue's in the house. One Man's Trash, thanks for being here.
Hi, Kristen.
Yeah, chance earlier.
Happy New Year's, Kristen and Mr. Kristen.
Jennifer Hayes, I don't know if I said hello earlier, but you always appreciated being here. Yeah, earlier talking about like the fast sell-through thing. Like you think about years ago, and I honestly, man, I would give credit if I could remember who it was I watched. Years ago, they used to do this thing where they would list 15 a day. Like that was their goal, which is very reasonable. And he always talked about how within the first 2 days, he generally sold 5 of the new items he listed within the first 2 days. Within a week, he sold at least half of what he listed. And then he said after that, it kind of pushed out from there. Yep. So like that is something, I mean, and we all know conspiracy theories or not, if you list an item in a category, I don't know about you, every time I do, I sell something that's in that same genre. Mm-hmm. Like, it may not be the item I just listed, but a lot of times it's almost like it says, hey, we have this in our store. Like this.
I think the craziest thing, though, what I've experienced, okay, this is the craziest thing that I've experienced, kind of relating to what you're saying. If you list it, it possibly can sell. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, if you're looking if you're looking a foolproof way to sell your item.
So now can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So I just looked at my eBay and realized that I sold something. It was within that 30 days. Can I add that one too, or I'm not allowed to?
Sure thing.
All right.
That's the one thing I discovered this year. If you list it, there's a really good possibility that it'll sell.
No way.
56.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Field of dreams of reselling.
Is it a 50% chance that you'll sell?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. At some point. At some point.
Unless you do what I do, list it low and let it go.
Oh yeah.
Or you do it like me, I'll just go downstairs and go, why isn't this sold yet? Oh, I haven't
I
even
listed
listed
it.
Okay.
Or why is it
When I
sold
do
yet?
list it,
Oh, it dropped out of my listings.
or then when I do list it, it does sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I'm
Like,
done
wow.
with this row upstairs, because I got 4 shelves now, I'll go back up and then I'll start my loop again. I usually try to do it when I'm done, but by the time my rate of listing's been a little slow, so by the time I do that, it will be June, and then the bins up top will be empty. Because, like I just told you guys, I sold 55 items out of a month, out of 90 items. So
That's pretty good.
Check out your listing.
I'm so bad. I got really good about listing everything, and I'm probably down to maybe like I'd say out non sports cards. I'd say probably down to like 40 or so items that need to be listed that aren't listed, and some of them are just like incredible. Like that, I've had this hat since like either my first or second 127. This Kentucky Wildcats made USA
I
cowboy
remember
hat.
that hat. I remember that hat.
But it's never been listed.
good job, LaDonna.
Best Buy of the Week, Fisher Price Dollhouse. With a ton of furniture, 0 damage, mint condition, $10. Comps are $150 without the furniture. But it's for the grandbaby, so there you go. Yeah, American Honey. Sometimes they randomly do drop out. I don't know.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, like, and there's really, they say there's rhyme or reason. Like, it could be like they added a product detail that you don't have, and that could be the case. But I've actually been starting to sort through my shed, and so far I've found 2 totes full of stuff that has dropped out of inventory.
Yep.
I think it has to do with. Remember when they were doing recommended and required item specific?
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with that stuff.
I stopped being picky with it. I used to be picky with it for a while, and I stopped.
Picky with what?
Item specifics.
Hey, Wiggle Room, good to see you. Thanks for being here. LaDonna says, watch my daughter sell it. Oh yeah, we can go down and get you another one for Walmart. For like,
If you guys look on your cell phones, I know you guys can't, but the people in the chat, if you guys look at your cell phones, what is your ad recommendations number on your listings?
Oh, bro,
mine is 63.
604.
Wait, what is it?
Hey.
Ad recommended. Mine's 572.
No, I think it's like 500 for me.
Wow.
Well, this is the thing. How many active listings do you have?
I only have 190.
Well,
So
there you go.
you're a little bit less than 50%. You're probably like more. You're probably like 40%.
I have 963 right now active.
Cernoch.
I have like a 700-ish.
So I have 722 and 604 are ad recommended item specifics.
Tim wins. He's got the highest percentile.
Tim, what are you putting? This is a nice card. That's it. No description.
Bro, let me tell you, 75% of those item specifics don't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, get into like some stuff like car parts and oh my god, it's crazy. The stupid questions there. What color? Not what color. I mean, that's obvious. But like,
wait, doing it wrong's got it 1.
how do you have 1,500 out of 1,200 listings? Bro, you're 300 over.
No, my man's saying I got this blue ball. Oh. Now, some of them, I just pulled mine up to see what it actually is, right? So some of them have like 11 and 12 specific stats.
I'm not doing that. No.
Did you hear the new news for? Did you hear the new news that's going to be coming for used clothing?
I heard something, but I'm not sure.
Wait, are we being funny?
No, why?
Well, just because I feel like this is the part of the show where we make fun of Rockstar Flipper.
Well, I mean, he did talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But it is
real.
You're gonna have to put like there's gonna be like grading of your clothing.
Yeah, Chris was talking about that.
According to who?
Rockstar Flipper.
I'll grade it.
I'll believe it when I see it. Grading of my clothes?
Not grading, but like a
condition.
You know, your condition.
Like kind of like the way they have with everything
like
else.
Records.
Like excellent, good,
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Quirky Figure says 691 out of 1,000. Sue says 344. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody.
He said it's real. It's real.
You guys made me feel better because I thought that I was bad.
In the same vein, anyone list and already sell any received Christmas gifts? Oh. So something you got for Christmas, have you already listed it?
Oh. I didn't get anything for Christmas. Nobody likes me. I got crap. I stayed in the warehouse and cried.
Did you sell the coal at the flea market already, Leroy?
The what?
The coal.
So am I going to have to go back and change all my old listings?
The default will be set it to good, is what it says. A pilot program starting in Australia currently.
Eric, I don't understand what you're saying.
Coal.
Like what the Grinch sells?
Yeah, what you get for Christmas?
Nothing.
Coal.
Yeah, no, I didn't even get coal, dude.
This is the thing. This is the thing. So, has anybody seen? First of all, this is what blows me. Okay.
Welcome to the Reseller Information Network. If you guys are new here, we have a disclaimer, but it's not up yet.
Wait, hold on. Before we get into this thing, hold on. Let's get it up here. All right. There you go.
So I'm trying to. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is what blows me about this. First of all, okay. Why? Because so they're gonna have to do it. I'm assuming where they have like a definition for each.
Yeah.
Level, right? Okay, let me restart. This is what really blows me, okay? How come they don't tell you this? Like, how does he know and how does Kevin know, but I don't know?
It's probably in the eBay, like if you look at the... Do you ever look at the news?
Wait, time out, Eric. When's the last time you have done a eBay open, virtual, online?
Never.
Or like a fall roundup thing, eBay fall roundup.
Never.
That's where they talk about these things.
That's stupid. If they should send me an email. Why don't they send me an email? Every other platform, if anything is changing, they send you an email and a notification within their platform.
You probably did get an email.
No.
Look up pre-love fashion. That's what they're calling it now. PLF. Because they're going to have different categories. It's going to be new with tags, new without tags, new with imperfections, pre-owned excellent, pre-owned good, pre-owned fair. And each of them have a description.
No, there's no email from eBay about that.
None. Yeah, the eBay updates, that kind of stuff, yeah. Dude, I got a free sweatshirt last time from going to.
So that's the first thing that's stupid is that why don't they email me? They need to email me. They should
Wait, so
email
if
me.
you scroll down on your stuff, let's
How
see.
am I supposed to be the new? I'm not. Why should I have to do eBay Open?
I'm gonna do it if somebody could tell me when the next one is, because I'm tired of getting yelled at over here. Apparently, I suck as a reseller.
Yeah, the seller update. The last one was in October.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like, when was this announced?
For what?
Like, when was this announced?
Yesterday.
December 19th.
On what? Where?
Huh?
How?
Emails.
Kent says months ago.
Yeah, well, they talked about it months ago at the fall update.
If
So
Kent doesn't go, then
you got an email December 19th.
No, I didn't. People that it's starting in Australia did.
Okay, so then.
So we should be all getting an email soon.
Yeah, probably 2025.
This is stupid.
And
Anyways,
when you go to eBay Open, like online, you get free swag too.
I don't want free swag. I want sales. You guys got me all worked up for nothing. We'll cross that bridge.
Just message Rockstar. He's got all the information.
Yeah.
He's got it on lock.
Yeah, screw that guy.
No, Tech and Sports was talking about this too.
Screw that guy too.
I think Kevin's talking about it in his next video.
I can't. That's my homie though. Oh god.
Yeah.
All right. So what?
What's going on, Blue Press?
So this is the other thing then, okay? So they're gonna have to. Do they explain? For those of you that have the information, do they explain what the different levels of grading it is?
Yes.
So it's not going to be based. It's not going to be determined by a. Because my whole thing is like somebody's expectations of great might be different than somebody else's.
So there's three levels:
Okay.
excellent, good, and fair. So pre-owned excellent is items have previously been worn, however, is in excellent condition. There are minimal signs of wear or flaws. All right, pre-owned good. The item has been gently used, but is in good condition. It may have a few signs of wear, but all imperfections should be shown and described in the seller's listing.
Okay, and that is which one is that? That's good?
Pre-owned good, and then
Okay.
pre-owned fair. This item has significant visible imperfections and signs of wear. All imperfections should be shown and described in the seller's listing.
So then what's the difference between fair and good?
The signs of wear.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that because they broke it down from excellent, good, and fair to say all right, does it have any broken or missing fasteners like buttons, zippers, or blah blah blah? If it's only minor, it's good. If it's missing a button, missing a zipper, then that'd be fair. Discoloration, same thing. Visible wear, holes and tears, stains, loose stitching, pet hair, and odor. So.
Oh my god, this.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, it's kind of like they did that with video games too. They've done a lot of media stuff already.
Why don't they do it with tools?
It's probably coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do what your brother said. everything's going to be listed for parts or repair now.
Yep.
All my clothing for parts or repair.
What? No, it's easy.
You know what this does, right? This opens up well, not for me. I guess this does. What this does is this affects people like me who don't
Care.
who don't accept returns. Because now it's opening. If like people are gonna be really nitpicking, like it was listed
It don't
as.
matter. You should just do returns anyway.
No, I don't accept returns. I don't deal with the stupid. All right, that's fine. It's whatever. I'm gonna be. You know what? Kent's right. If you're thinking negative, it's gonna be negative. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just gonna do it. No returns is not stupid, Kent. It is perfect sense. I don't have no problems.
No, you just returns are just a lot easier.
No,
you get the return, you're like, all right, cool.
No, I don't do it. I don't know. No return.
INAD trumps all. Yeah, true.
I don't get INADs because I don't. How do I get? There's no point. Knock on wood. I don't. I take pictures. I take high quality pictures of every possible thing you can take a picture of the item that's being sold. I'm very detailed in my listings. I don't have returns ever.
Hey, Sonny, you don't sell enough clothing then.
What's that?
It depends on what you're selling. To be
You
honest.
don't sell enough clothing then.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. You know that I sell a good amount of clothing, but I don't have issues with the clothing that I do sell.
I'm just saying you don't have enough.
I know I'm coming up, man. Soon, I promise.
No, that you sell. To get.
Yeah. No, I know.
You don't sell enough women's clothing. You really want to talk about it?
Well, speaking of women's clothing, don't forget this Friday, Josie and I are going to be doing an all women's clothing sale. Josie is selling all her clothing stuff. Kent, shed update. Installation is in. Drywall is in. Painting is on Friday. Electrical is almost done, and then we got the stairs, and that's it. We're in.
Anthony says, "Move on, old battles."
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm gonna. Kent said it best. I'm not gonna be negative. I got to work on that. And Josie told me this the other day too.
What platform do you sell on?
I'm gonna be positive.
eBay. Okay? eBay makes the rules. Just so you know. We're just living in their world.
It could be worse. You could be selling on Amazon, and they just go, you know what? We changed our mind again.
Yeah. I only needed this item for one day. I'll send it back now.
Right.
All right. I'm like hot now. Okay.
Why are you hot?
I got myself worked up
for
no reason.
Look at Leroy over there. Just focused, just dialed in. Look at that. Look over there.
Yes, I'm trying to beat that quota of 100.
Whoa.
50 sold and 100 listed, you know?
Yeah, clothing is tricky, man. Like
you're not gonna bait me into talking about that, Ken.
Oh no.
Oh man. Can we share links? I think I have a thread to the changes.
If you're a mod, you should be able to, Colby.
Colby, let me see on the YouTube side what's up.
I
don't know how this thing is on that. But
on what?
I mean, the way our streaming thing is different.
What's wrong with it?
I'm trying to get onto our channel.
Since it's the last show of 2024, what is your worst purchase of the year? that you bought and you shouldn't have bought it and you lost the money?
Shouldn't have bought and I lost money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bad buy. Bad buy.
I don't know.
Eric?
Bad buy?
Yeah.
I don't do bad buy.
Okay. I mean, I could call it a bad buy because I haven't sold any of it yet. I bought now. I'm gonna call it a bad buy because I haven't sold any, and I bought it for so. It's not I spent a lot on it. I bought a lot of it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It was like this. It's like these chewable toothpaste things. It's basically like chewable toothpaste.
I remember
like
that. Yeah, you
kids
got boxes
and
of it. I haven't sold any yet.
I haven't sold of anything. No bites, no nothing.
Not even like a watcher where you could have sent a.
I think I sent some offers, but yeah, that one right there. That one right there. I think. I think that one right there. It's probably my worst buy.
How about
Now,
you, Tim?
but I spent literally nothing on it though. It's just taking up space. So monetarily, I don't know monetarily because I haven't really spent up for a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I was trying to think of because usually if it's something I'm not real certain about, I buy something else too to kind of offset things.
I mean, there are RA buys I'm still sitting on, but I wouldn't call those bad buys. Sometimes it just takes market correction for those to end up selling. So I'm okay with holding some of that stuff.
First in, last out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Eric knows that. Let all the broke resellers that buy it for $40, sell it for 55 and don't make any money. Let them all sell those, and then I'll sell mine that I have listed for $120. So whatever. So those are more like investments.
So let me ask you this: Can you already go in and start changing your listings, or do you have to wait until
it's not active in the U.S. yet?
It's not. Yeah, it's not in the U.S.
So you have to wait till the active date comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the active date is January 23rd.
It says that in Australia, what they did is they defaulted everything to good.
Yeah, when the new conditions become available, all your existing listings will be automatically converted to pre-owned good, and you'll need to review and update your listings using the new conditions to ensure that you represent your items accurately.
What's something you passed
That's
on?
a better question.
What's that?
What's something you passed on that you were
I don't want
and
to
then regretted
a
later?
million of those.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Do you think hats are not going to fall in this category? Hats and shoes?
Shoes already make you do some stuff. Just like new with tags, that kind of stuff. But
they had all the categories listed. Hold on.
I'm looking at it right now.
Women's clothing, men's clothing, kids clothing, unisex clothing, toddler clothing, vintage, specialty, fancy dress, wedding and formal. So,
Well,
yeah.
Mine is, of course, my Sparkies, but it ended up not being a bad deal because of what it ended up being for. Thanks to all you guys. So, but yeah, that my worst one was 700 insulators.
Michael, we're talking from this year, okay? What have we passed on that I regretted? Like that was like 3 years ago. That dang skateboard.
Is your baby giving you a hard time?
Oh, dude, I'll tell this. I think I've told the story again, but we got some newer people. I'll tell it again. So there's a spot over by Michael in Texas. That was a pretty good spot. Okay, the Emporium. Okay, then. And so like the first time, like I go there, my brother's telling me, okay, this is you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you get a number, and then like if you stand in line, you get a number, and then they let so many people in, yada yada. And then he said, if there's anything you want that's like kind of bigger and stuff like that, take it and put it in these boxes over here. So I'm like, all right, bet. All right. So we're looking. We're having a good time. All of a sudden, I see this vintage maple skateboard, like from Maple Skateboards. This is a skateboard brand. I'm like, oh wow, that's got some money. But it was like tucked in like this. It was tucked behind something. So I was like, I'm gonna go outside and smoke, and then come back and grab the skateboard. What do you think happened? I had been out there for like 2-3 minutes. I come back, gone. And I go to my brother. I'm like, oh man, that skateboard's gone. And he goes, you didn't put it over there? I'm like, no, I left it over there because it was hiding. He's like, but I told you to put it over there. I'm like, yeah, but it was hiding. He goes, no, man. He goes, there was probably someone watching you pick that up, look at it, and then put it back. And they got it. So, yeah, that's how I missed out on that skateboard. It would have been like a $200 skateboard, too, because it was all like old vintage, had cool graphics on it and everything. So.
That's a...
Oh, man.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of something specific that I passed on. That I really...
This year, it's hard.
I mean, for me, like, there's things I've missed, but it wasn't like I just passed them up. It's like I was not in the right place at the right time. Like you know how you see somebody just like you did with a skateboard. I mean, obviously you walked on it and somebody got it. Like for me, the last one that I've had that I missed was like a $1,200 guitar.
Damn.
That was at a estate sale, and literally like me and the guy went in at the same time, and I went right, he went left, and I see him walking out of that room with that guitar. I was like, oh crap. Yeah, but I already looked it up. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff for me is probably more of the miss.
I think my best was probably that slot car, remote control car sale. That was probably my best one last year.
See, now he's just being mean. Look at that.
Yeah, not selling the instruments.
I've
done okay with that stuff.
Did you see what my brother said? He needed to be 3 skateboards for $1 to get the deal.
Yeah, there's some stuff. Best investment of the year.
Mine was that remote control
Tesla stock. I'm just kidding. That stuff that went crazy. Man, I don't know. What'd you say yours was, Leroy?
Mine was that remote control / slot car stuff that I bought. I ended up paying about $800 for everything, and I probably made like $4,000.
Dude, Leroy, you've had some pretty stellar stuff towards the end of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Those glasses that you got, like
yeah, I forgot about those.
Those were good. Yeah.
I should have bought them all. Dang it.
This carpet cutter you got for free, That was a good investment.
Oh, the one that I haven't listed yet. The one that I haven't listed yet. The
Yeah,
one that my friend paid $70 for. Yeah,
yeah, that was a good investment.
I was waiting for that to go through.
That is messing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was trying to think what I've done the best on, like as far as buying in bulk.
My best was a Tucker Crusher game in the box. Manual, no game. Sold just under.
I'm trying to think of mine because
Yours is like every week at the mission. Like that's what yours is, every week mission.
Guys, we see it in the chat. Good job. I read some of them.
That's crazy. My honestly, you know what? Now that I think about it, the trash bag full of Dolly Parton t-shirts.
Yeah,
Probably my best one every year.
if you guys are watching, some of you guys watch this later and you do comment, put it in the comments in the video.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read some. Commonwealth Flipper. I missed 4K in silver for $100 by a minute or two on my last picker video. The guy who got it is a pretty nice guy though, at least. Chris Hall Design says my least favorite I bought was 100 Funko Pops for 160. None of them are worth more than $10. Should double up, but it takes a ton of work and half a room. The best upstate picker, my best Toxic Crusaders Game Boy box and manual, no games. Sold it for just under $1,400 for just the box and manual. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
American Honey do a curated show, $3 start. They will go. I'm sure she's talking about the Funko Pops. I would think.
Funkos, yeah.
That's a beautiful sale. This is a beautiful.
Yes, Kat, you're right. You're right. That was my best pickup this year. Those books, those old.
Oh yeah,
press autographed books. That was killer. Yeah, because I spent $140 on all those books because they were. Yeah, I bought like 40 something books at $3 a piece, and I should go back and see how much I made off of that because. Yeah, I must have at least done 15 to $2 grand worth of sales off of that $140 purchase. So yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was good. Thank you for the reminder on that. Yeah.
What about the phone books where you drove us crazy wanting you to look at famous dead people? Oh, for me, I guess it would be the North Carolina memorabilia.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I still haven't sold the ticket, but I've sold enough out of that to do pretty well. And honestly,
Yeah.
I've still got to list the Jordan, dude. I haven't listed the Jordan yet.
Oh yeah, the cardboard stand-up.
Yeah. Surge protectors, they move. American Honey says that's the super shocker of this year. No pun intended. Beth spent $450 at garage sale. Got G.I. Joe, Polly Pockets, Transformer G1s, Masters of the Universe, and more at $6,000 profit with not all listed. Bounty Hunter, that is a come up for sure.
Oh yeah.
Kat says, "See, I do listen and watch you dudes, what you dudes do and say."
Right, I know.
It's hard, man. You know, maybe I should write it down over the year or something. Like,
I know because
it's such a yeah. It begins to blur together over the years, to be honest.
Yeah, when you process as much stuff, it's.
Kent, I hear you, man. Disney VHS Black Diamond made $16K. Hey, that's one way to get out of paying taxes.
Good thing Kerry's not in here because he has the whole reselling community beat.
Oh, the Caitlin Clark card?
God. I still tell that story a couple times a month.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean, I had some good sales like this last, like, I sold the Supreme jacket I had for $1,200. That was pretty good.
Two Glassy Sisters? I'm not sure what that is.
I know
Some
who
of my
they
best
are.
buys were glass and pottery this year. Pays to know Tim, I guess. I don't even know what that is. So
The is it like, oh, they're not talking about Glass Baby, is it? Maybe not.
No, Two Glassy Sisters. They're actually in Maryland. They sell on a bunch of platforms.
Oh.
They're talking that those are two people. They commented about a wood ram that they
Oh.
sold. Yeah.
oh, there it is. I was like, I was lost because it scrolled down. Wood ram from Finland,
Gotcha.
$3.99. Sold it for
Gotcha.
$4.50.
Okay.
I was so confused. I was like, yeah,
The wooden
okay,
animal, yeah.
got you. Hey, you know us. I just reading the comment, like my mind was in like it pays to know Tim to sell glass. I was like, maybe it's some kind of glass figurine that I don't know anything about.
Right?
Said, hey, you know us. Uh,
I mean, for me, it was obviously the books that I got, the the congressman books
oh yeah,
that
Oh,
sold.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that sold. I forget how much it was. I think it was like 4,500 or something like that.
What was your most expensive eBay sale of the year?
That
Well,
was it.
actually, mine wouldn't show the year, but mine's only going to show
Mine was
90
that
days.
Supreme jacket I just sold for $1,200.
I sold a reel to reel for like $650. I think that's the most expensive I had. Sue says she sold Spode flatware, paid $5, sold for $300. Two Glassy Sisters and a Heron frog for $3.99 in a baggie, sold for $125.
Yeah, if you can ever find those, that stuff sells really good. It's Hungarian porcelain.
Kevin said Rod's got a good card right now too.
Which
Not
one?
as good as
The
Carrie.
Genti?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Genti. So he pulled the Superfractor Genti auto out of the new Bowman U football. So basically, the best running back in the draft and runner up in the Heisman Trophy. And he plays for Boise State, and I think he's like close to breaking or broke the all-time rushing record in college. It's like the biggest card you could get, one of the biggest cards you can get out of that set.
Dang. Bounty Hunter G.I. Joe USS Flag near complete 2,500. Two Glassy Sisters says, Tim, you know your stuff. Woohoo. American Honey says they make things out of wood we rescue, trinket boxes, signs, dimensional wood, showing at the handmade show today. Is that on Whatnot, American Honey? Or in-person show? Dude, Leroy just dropped out. He gone. On YouTube, she said. Thumbnail is up. 2 sterling silver sets, one for $10 for 90. That's probably my best single Best Buy, at least. Yeah, I let my hair grow out a little bit, but it's not going to get very long. Two bear chairs for 15, sold them for 350. That's pretty good. That's crazy. LaDonna said most expensive sourcing trip was the Ireland trip. Yeah, there you go. Has anyone had trouble shipping to the UK because of the Canada postal strike? Do I just message the buyer? They won't let me print a label. I thought they ended the Canada postal strike. I don't know. Best sale this year, young manufacturer is that MFG table and chairs, $848. Bought it in 2023 for $100. Huh.
Oh man, you know what? I just thought of something while I was on the toilet. A cool item I sold for a lot that I had no business like finding or getting or whatever was that stupid polar bear. Remember that like German
yeah.
polar bear that I sold for like $800?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Here, let me go with my Vendoo. Yeah. That Supreme jacket and the antique German Hauerbach 10-inch painted bisque polar bear holding baskets. $800. Someone was a long time ago. I sold that. Y'all remember that? That distillery brass distillery stamp thing?
Yes.
I sold that for like $650. Oh yeah, the pitching machine. That one was a really good one. I bought all that for $5. I sold that on Facebook Marketplace for $500. Real quickly too.
If there's any Bills fans in the chat, I currently have this for sale on auction on One Stop Shop.
Flutie Flakes.
Candy bar, cereal box, and homemade little mascot, Doug Flutie. Complete with Zubaz pants.
Ooh.
Little box of Flutie Flakes. I'm a Flutie fan. There you go. I dropped the link in the chat if you're interested. I put it up last week. It's hanging out there. UPS is having a huge rate increase. UPS has continued to work in Canada throughout the strike. If we sneak at the playoffs, Buffalo's our reward. Yeah. A two-less Dolphins there again. So
Is he not playing this week also?
no.
Really?
They're projecting him being out for the rest of the year.
No. I didn't hear that.
That's what it said yesterday on my fantasy football.
Wait a minute. What is he out with?
Two-itis. Like, I don't know. Should have picked Justin Herbert. That's what he's out with.
Why are you hating on Tua? He's a beast.
Hey, he's good if he's in the game. But
When he's playing.
yeah, I mean, at this point, my guy's part-time. Like,
Outside of the concussions, he's been pretty healthy.
yeah.
He doesn't have another concussion, does he?
No. Hip.
That's what I read yesterday, that he wouldn't be playing next game. Maybe things have changed. I'm really shocked he even came back this year, to be honest, like after taking that hit early in the year. I like him. I just wish he was healthier.
But there's still a chance y'all can make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yesterday it said the Miami Dolphins are not counting out quarterback to for the must-win week 8, but will prepare all week for the possibility he'll miss the second consecutive game.
Come on, Eric. It's a must-win game.
Yeah. Dude, the Dolphins chats are lit up about that stuff there. Like, are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, the best game on Sunday that no one cared about, but it was fun to watch, was that Colts Giants game.
Oh my God.
I thoroughly enjoyed that game because it was two fan bases, both miserable. I mean, that's like if you're into Schadenfreude, that's like that game was the best.
Maybe
One team that needs to win to make the playoffs can't win to make the playoffs. The other team that needs a tank to get the higher draft pick can't lose. Dude, the best.
You know, it is so crazy though, because like all the fantasy stuff was like Indy's the team to pick up for this week. Like the defense, their defense is the team to pick up.
Yeah,
They got worked.
what you got over there, Leroy?
Some roast beef, some pork roast.
Nice.
Man, you ain't even playing today, are you? Hey, we ain't eat no chips. We ain't eat no sandwiches. We're just going straight like homemade.
This is my life. So the new, where my new workshop is there's a place where they make food. They make hot plates. It's down the street in the meat market. So every Monday now I'm a regular. They know I want the roast with the potatoes. And I tell them, listen, if I don't come back and pick it up, don't throw it away. I'll pick it up Tuesday morning. So I picked it up this morning. I'm hungry.
Man, listen. Sounds delicious.
My man's got like the greasy spoon around the corner, huh?
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Hey, Leroy, so you remember I was telling you like when I left you that day at the flea market place? Whoa, what's going on here? The last time I saw you in Georgia.
Yeah.
So I left you and I was going down the road, man. I saw a sign that said yard sale and barbecue, right?
No.
I was like, well, that's got to be a win. Somebody's house, right? Like literally inside their house. And they're like, oh, yeah, Junior will come out and hook you up. And he comes out on the porch, dude. He's like, how many plates you want? Like, what do you want? And I was like, man, this is kind of wild. I will say, man, I think my man was selling the barbecue out of the bucket. Like, it wasn't what I expected. I was just like, oh, man. If I'd have known it was this bad, I would have got more hot sauce.
Oh.
You went out here. You haven't been to the new shop, right?
Nah. Nah. Yeah, I was like, man. I mean, the barbecue, the thing me and you went together to there, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
If you can get man-sized portion. Yeah.
I'm going to fill out the card for next year.
Untapped resource, whatnot marketplace. Easy list. Yeah. Tim, are you in Maryland? That's what Two Glassy Sisters asked.
Yeah, we've had this discussion before. Maybe you just don't remember me.
Do you remember?
Well, I live in D.C., but I'm from Maryland. I grew up in Wheaton, Silver Spring area. My mom still lives in Wheaton. She grew up and went to Northwood High School, so she's lived there since the 50s.
Oh, she said it might have been her sister.
Yeah, you guys live in Maryland, if I'm not. I mean, you guys live in like Laurel, if I'm not mistaken, right?
She said, we do.
You know what sucks is this is so good. I still got other half of my plate. I might have to eat that too.
Oh, near Baltimore County. Okay.
Kat says, Tim, how can anybody not remember you?
Oh, no.
Anyone found the first class 70-cent mailing envelope in a estate sale category? In the estate sale category? I found it in trading cards. I'm not even sure. There was something I listed the other day that when I looked at the person's listing, it was one of those Hess jackets. When I looked at the category, it was in like gas and oil decor.
Yeah.
That's what they had it listed as.
I've seen that. I've seen that like on John Deere hats. You know what I'm saying? They'll put it in like tractor
advertising or something. Yeah. Farm equipment.
Yeah.
You guys got plans for New Year's?
Yeah, we're going to. Well, I have my show, my Authentic in the Beard tonight at 7, and then once that finishes, Josie and I are going to her uncle's house, so we'll do a little family thing over there. Try my best to stay awake.
Yeah, I got plans. Dinner, go to sleep, wake up tomorrow in the new year.
It's not like back in the day, when New Year's Eve was like a big thing, where
Nah.
you would wake up at like 4 o'clock New Year's Day, half naked on a stranger's couch. Those days are long gone.
Mm.
Oh.
Whatnot has been hit hard with return to sender requests because the carrier is too lazy to deliver the items to the office. Okay. Brazilla. Anybody specifically sold long tail items? Not on purpose, but I do.
Yeah.
A multi quantity, a lot of times I'll sell long tail, but
Easy.
also like in the RA world, occasionally you run up on long tail just because, as Cernoch has already said, the market correction.
Yep.
Any out of the box goals for 2025?
Any out of the box goals? I don't do good around this time about, like,
You're not a New Year's resolution guy, right? Like,
I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy. You're
Yeah.
correct.
Kent says we call them long-term investments. That's a good one.
Exactly. Listen, like I said, like I got this. I bought a Harley jacket the other day. This Harley jacket is $375 on the Harley website. Okay. Now, just by that, Eric, this Harley is brand new with tags. $375 on the website. In your mind, what price would you be around if you spent, say, you spent $40 on this jacket?
Where would you price it at?
Where would you price it at? Just like
You said the price tag says $375.
$375. You bought it for $40. What are you selling that for on eBay?
It's still got the price tag on it.
Yeah, it's got newer tags. It's newer tags.
Dude, I'm gonna probably put it at $375 at least.
Right?
It's new.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kent says $59.99 free
Yeah.
shipping.
Okay. But that's what you
Free
see.
shipping, right?
Yeah, that's what you see. These ghouls, I'll call them ghouls. Brand is Harley Davidson. These guys are selling for $60 and $75 for the jacket.
Hey, if it's older and it's got the tags on it, might go a little higher.
This is like brand new. This is RA. It's RA.
Hey, what is this? Is this some kind of thing that I don't know about?
Dude. That's like this. Well,
Kristen, is that some Alabama hill country stuff going on?
That's that Appalachian Meemaw stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotcha. What about black beans? Are you yes or no on
My wife is Dominican. Black beans are every day.
Black eyed peas. Black eyed peas.
Oh, black eyed peas.
I like black eyed peas.
New Year's black eyed peas. Like, do you guys do that?
They got them at the meat market, but I haven't had any in years.
Hoppin' John. That's what they call it. LaDonna says she's making a Hoppin' John. Two Glassy Sisters says we eat herring on New Year's. Yo.
I eat whatever's in the fridge.
Any other Celts here? Anyone doing hogmanay? Hogmanay? I'm not even sure what that is.
Leroy, it sounds like you sound like me. things or New Year's is whatever's in the date, whatever in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? And then around 8 o'clock, it's whatever's in that little baggie. You know what I'm saying?
Brad says he's like turnip greens. Turnip greens on New Year's, huh? My mom's making Hoppin' John like we do the
Brad is a turnip
black eyed peas.
And I got a question for you guys. You go online, right? We got these friends. You meet people. You become friends with them, right? And you know they sell toys. Okay, they sell toys. They're good at selling toys. Then they get their son into reselling, and they tell their son, "Hey, buddy, you should sell tools." And the kid knows more about tools. He's been selling tools for a year than I do, and they think it's funny. And he calls me and brags like, "No, stay away from tools. Tell your son to stay away from my tools."
Hey.
Side of cornbread. Yeah. That's what the old folks said. Texas Bandit. Black eyed peas are on the cookies table every few weeks. Peas, tater cubes, bacon, some kind of chili. I gotcha. Is that like
I can't find any of that stuff up here. They ain't got it.
What is tater cubes? Like hash browns?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Is it just like boiled potato cut in cubes or what?
Cornbread or biscuit?
Can't,
We were talking about two different types of biscuits in the chat. What? Someone's asking what's Hoppin' John.
It's black eyed peas with some other stuff. Usually some type of green.
Oh, I thought that's what
ham hock. Yeah,
I didn't know what it was either, to be honest.
I thought that's what John does when cinnamon sits on him.
Ken's like, sorry. Oh my gosh.
I remember back in the day they used to do black eyed peas, but that's the only thing I remember. Cabbage and black eyed peas. That's what I remember.
Oh, Kat says is the Scots New Year. Everyone's doors are open and food and drink are everywhere. Start the year off with friendship and whiskey.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Anybody eat pig's feet, pigtails?
I have ate pig's feet before. I would rather have a pork chop.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Like, there's not much there. Like,
Right?
This meat market that I go get my food at has everything.
have you done the pickled pig's feet, or are you doing
I'm not doing any pig feet.
Nah.
My grandmother used to.
I'm gonna say I thought you were kind of picky about eating. Like, I didn't think you were trying to do that stuff.
Yeah, no. My beef tripe. No, I'm good.
See, I'm one of those people. I'll try just about anything food wise, but if it's dairy funky, then I can't do that.
If it's like boneless oxtail or something, I might try it, but it has to be boneless and it gotta look tender. But I don't think I'm having boneless frog legs. Just so you guys know.
Pingy said, hasn't had pig feet in ages. Yum. Beef tripe. I've tried a bunch of stuff, but like there's some stuff. My classic line is there's a lot of things I wouldn't pay for, right?
Yeah.
Like if I went to someone's house and they were serving it, I'd probably eat some of it. But dude, if I'm sitting at the restaurant, they're like, "Hey, do you want to order the pig feet?" Nah, I'm good on that. Like,
no, I don't know how many people are here. I believe there's probably about 40. How many of you guys can't eat at everybody's house?
Everybody's house is kind of an open.
Yeah, like family members, like certain family members, or certain people. I'm not eating your food.
All right, so like for me, growing up in church, like you have dinner on the grounds, right? Like you have
Mm-hmm.
potluck. Everybody brings their stuff. There is certain folks that that you're like,
No,
who made that?
no.
Right?
Hey, who's got the dish with the dog hair sticking out? Like, I ain't.
Or everybody will say, "Hey, Mrs. Smith made that.
Oh yeah.
Don't eat that one."
Hey, so
Yeah.
my grandma, like, she used to make cream corn, right? She always put it in a particular dish. So when she took it to the church dinner, it's like her cream corn is gone, right? Then there's
Yep.
other cream corn that's
Yeah.
like, nah, that's the one that still got half. Yeah. So you got to go somewhere middle of the line so that you can kind of see where people are gravitating towards. Brad says he calls it Russian roulette. Roach casserole.
Yeah, he's a pastor. He knows.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you a funny story. We used to know this old pastor, man, and he, like, a lot of times, especially back in the day, not as much now. People used to bring food, right, to the pastor. They bring food back in the day, and so this guy, this pastor that we actually knew, this guy, he's an older man. He dug a hole in his backyard and put a sign up at the hole. It said "spot." So when people brought him food that he didn't necessarily want to eat or try, or it was nasty, so when they'd ask him about it, like, hey, how was the food? He'd say, hit the spot.
They literally hit the spot.
Yeah, hit the spot.
Oh,
No way I've eaten at some homes. I mean, I'm usually, like, I'll just be honest. I have a pretty iron stomach. Like, I can eat about anything and not get sick or anything. Thankfully, because I've ate some weird stuff in weird places. But,
Just don't eat the Mary Kay cookies at the yard sale.
yeah, whatever them things were, man. That tastes
I
like they
told
cook.
you not to eat those,
Yeah.
bro.
Send out
I
beeline
told
out of
you.
there, man. Me and Tim were like, dude, I'm kind of hungry. Like, the lady's like, here's some cookies. We're sitting there eating.
I should have got those persimmon cookies down the road.
And those were the truth. Those were good.
You know what I'm saying? But I saw that sign that lady had. I said, "Oh, I ain't having that."
Dude, you just immediately, like, 180. You're out. Like,
listen, y'all know I like to eat. I was like, I know what that is. I'm not eating that.
dude, it tasted like she cooked the box in there with the cookies. Like, they were.
you know what's hilarious? Like when you'll go somewhere and you'll eat something, and you just ate it. You could only eat it once. You don't live in that area. And it was the best taste, and you never get to get it again.
Yeah.
Like
There
you're
you
like,
go.
man, I wish I could have some of that pie again, and you'll never get a shot again. It was just a one shot deal.
Dude, there was this place in Los Angeles we would go get lunch from that made the best, like, sandwiches.
Mm.
And, like, I can taste the crunch in the bread. I can taste the garlic aioli. Man, listen, exactly. Man, listen. Like that sandwich. Like the place doesn't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? It was literally called Metro Cafe. That's all it was called. The polar bear.
That thing that you were talking about earlier, the bear.
Oh, okay. Let me get it pulled up and we'll take a look.
Yeah, I mean, I've ate a lot of stuff at different places, but
Well, if nobody has an appetite for tomorrow, here at Reseller Information Network, we're more than happy to make you hungry for tomorrow.
yeah, make me hungry for lunch right now.
See, I think my move, since we're talking about not water. I need to drink water, but talking about like eating and stuff. I think tonight the move is going to be Chinese food.
Ooh, dude, I haven't had Chinese in a minute. Like,
And then like eat it tomorrow then too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Eat it for a little lunch, little dinner lunch combo.
There's only one Asian place that I like, and that's back home because that's where I was raised on it. You can't eat Chinese everywhere. Everybody's Chinese spot is accustomed to their taste buds that they grew up eating.
I don't know, man. All them little Chinese places that I eat at all taste the same.
Yeah, that's all.
About anywhere in the country, bro.
That's what I was just gonna say.
The only Chinese place that I've ate at, like Chinese restaurant, was in India. Oddly enough, there's a Chinese restaurant that is like the best I've ever ate anywhere, but it doesn't taste the same as what we have. All stuff tastes a little different. Like, you know how here the dishes kind of blend together at some point. Like they taste like very similar. Same.
You're making your dad's chili for dinner. Send me some. I'll give you my address. Chinese food. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna show the.
very different from East Coast Chinese food. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, if you go to the strip mall Chinese joint, like they're pretty much the same anywhere.
Yeah.
See, I disagree.
Case. How much you ate out here?
I've been here for 5 years, so
Yeah, all three of the ones that are out here, they all taste the same.
Yeah, that's the one I'm like talking about. All right, I can't find the. I was trying to find the thing. They wanted to see the polar bear, so I'll show the polar bear.
I used to sell food for a little while. I sold to a Chinese restaurant before. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, bro. It's pretty interesting back there in the back room.
You don't know until you ride the Chinatown bus though from DC to New York.
I've done that many.
They pull the stuff out of their bag too.
Cernoch knows about that bus. When I used to live in New York, that was $15 round trip for that bus.
Yep. There's the polar bear. If anybody's asking, look at its face. It had the derpiest face. Look at his tongue hanging out.
Yeah, that thing's wild.
Yeah. No markings or anything like that. But yeah, it sold for $800. I had it listed for I think at like $1,200, and someone made an offer for $8. And I'm like, yes, please.
That was one of your better sales this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my second best seller.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. So
I would say that's the senior Olympics, like seniors, not like seniors in school. I would say it's probably the senior. They do have senior Olympics.
I hate to bring it up all the time, but those guys liked those breakfast burritos that I got them hooked on.
Oh my god, that the 127, those things were crack.
Kristen and her husband, I think they had some too, right, guys?
Yeah, they were there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Senior citizens, yeah. Oh man.
all right, 42 pictures taken just now.
Nice.
Cernoch, I thought these were worth money, but they're not worth much.
They're not. Those are the ones I don't like using.
Yeah, they stretch the back of the shoe like into a point.
Yeah.
Even with this little heel guy here?
Yeah.
I got it for $1 at the flea market, so I figured I'd get it. Has a name marking on it, so I just was like, I'll buy it.
Yeah, it's for people that have like bunions and stuff like that. You can put like these little things in those holes to like stretch out the shoe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's more orthopedic type stuff and shoe stretching than.
If you didn't know about it, would you have took $1 gamble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I bought those before, and they just don't. They just don't work well
Yeah.
for what I need them for.
I'm hoping I can still sell it. We'll see. I don't care.
The website and scoring apps for Special Olympics. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, one of my cousins, he's been involved with Special Olympics for a long time. He has cerebral palsy. He played golf and the whole bit, like one handed. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
Now he coaches, but he's been around all over the country.
Here, I'm gonna go upstairs or downstairs and grab some stuff and show y'all.
That's
show you
another,
that orange jacket and then show you.
that's another good organization, the Special Olympics.
Time to make the day nets, aka day job. See you next year. Happy New Year, Sue.
Everyone, Happy
Take
New
care.
Year.
Hey, Eric, my daughter passed her driver's ed permit class yesterday. Oh, I know. Now she gets to get her permit.
So when's she coming to see you?
She's not. She won't drive that far. She don't like me as it is.
Hey,
She
I can just imagine you riding with her.
we probably
You would need two handles.
Oh, she said to me, somebody said, you think you're gonna drive like mommy or daddy? She goes, I'm not driving like daddy. He's too slow.
Hey, and just tell her if you get in the car with her, make sure she rolls the window down on your side.
That's only because I ate that jerky and I shouldn't have, and I didn't have my medicine. That wasn't even a blooper. That wasn't this year. That was
2 years ago. Oh man,
that was the old car.
Yeah, the Mini.
Did you end up giving that to the dealer or did you sell
Nah,
it?
I actually gave it to this family I know that needed a vehicle.
They still running it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Hey, how much water's in the back lights now?
Bruh, I'm sure a load. Yeah.
Eric's like, my lights aren't working. Let's see if we can fix it. We open up the light thing and there's like a half a cup of water in the lens.
OBX life, bro. See, Tim, if you went to eBay Open, you could have got this swag.
Swag.
This is actually one of the coolest tools I've had, though. Like
the clip-on light.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This thing's nice for taking pictures.
I like that.
Yeah, I got your little
thank you, Kat.
light box, bro.
Thank you, Kat. She does the only way she'll talk to me is when she needs money. She'll message me or call me, and then she'll send me TikToks or Instagram clips that she thinks is funny. She sent me one today. When she was a kid, I used to play with her Barbie dolls with her. Well, once she let me. It's probably why she hates me. So she let me play with her Barbie dolls with her once. So we're playing, and then she's like, "All right, Daddy, they're gonna go to bed." So I go and I look, and Ken and Bobby are in the same bed. I said, "Oh no, not in this house. They ain't sleeping in the same bed in this house. I don't know what you're doing."
house.
Oh no! So I took Ken.
Oh no!
So I took Ken and put Ken in my bed with me. Right? She went home. She told her mom. Her mom called me up. Said, "You can't do that to her." I said, "Ken ain't sleeping in no bed. They ain't married. They're not staying in the same bed." So she sent me a video this morning of the father playing with Ken, and he wanted to come see his kids, and the mama said no because you have paid your child support. I said, this girl is a trip.
That's funny, dude.
So it's like those things are the things that make me feel good. Like she still remembers and thinks about that kind of stuff. It's just the everyday stuff she don't want to talk to me.
I pulled this out.
Okay.
Pulled this out of my desk pile.
Oh, there we go.
It's like an old Derek.
I pulled these out. These are vintage fresh. South Pole.
What are we doing?
Last,
We're pulling stuff out of our death piles?
last one sold of these. I just picked these up. Last one sold of these, $80.
Nice.
It's so crazy because like you used to get joned on around here if you wore South Pole. Nobody wore
I
South
know.
Pole.
And then this is the Woolrich piece I found. Like this golden, like the. I don't have a piece like this, and it's got the fur, like lining and everything.
Ooh.
So it's not the heavy jacket or anything like that, but still a nice, cool piece.
Yeah, that's a different color for sure.
Yeah. I don't have that color, that colorway. And then I walked into Goodwill the other day, and I just dropped off packages. I was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go into Goodwill real quick and see what they got." And they hadn't even put it out yet. And I was like, I wonder what the price is going to be. And because it was still hanging on the rack to put out. Looked at it, $12.99. I said, yeah, I guess I'll take that. I mean, it's not $1, but, I got to spend up sometimes. But it was a 1963 military Arctic parka with the Air Force printed on it. Now it's pretty cool. It's got the Conmar zippers. So a little older zipper and everything like that. But here's the cool thing. Like, this is from 1963. It's actually an extra large, which is rare. You don't find extra large military stuff. So, and I'll put this one on.
Man, you ready for the Arctic Circle, huh?
Right? I mean, it's a coat. I mean, it fits well and everything. And this is about probably $150 jacket right here. So, and then it toggles this way. I'm not gonna do it all. And then you have this is like coyote fur. So and it zips up into what they call the snorkel. So when it's really cold.
Oh yeah, you just got the little cone face going.
Yeah. So let's see if I can zip it up all the way. I zipped it up the other day.
I'm sitting here thinking about it. You guys realize that Cernoch loves trying stuff on? I'm thinking about it, like, my man's always trying something on. He loves trying stuff on.
Well, it's supposed to go like this. I think it's my hat that's messing it all up. Ugh. But it's supposed to you can zip it up all the way to like here. And so it's like that.
Yeah.
But it's a great coat. And yeah.
That's a cool man. Extra large.
Extra large, yeah.
Hey Wes, happy New Year to you as well.
Did you see Kat's message?
Got a tornado a couple days ago. No need for those jackets. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Need runway music and to strut.
Michael, he always tries stuff on. Always.
Now that's a good one because it's the older one. It's got the Air Force patch, and all the ones you see sold are like mediums, like smalls and mediums.
Did you make him try stuff on when he was a kid, Michael? Is that why?
No, our mom. No, dude. Listen. when we went clothing shopping, and I do this to the kids nowadays. Everything's tried on. Period. End of story. Pants, shirt, vest, jacket, shoes. You trying it on in the dressing room, and it was go into the dressing room and try it on, but come out here.
So I
want to
see
see it on you.
Are you one of those dads like you put your hand in the back or on the sides to make sure?
No, that was my mom. Dude, just put this, you got enough room back there? Just, pulling down, yeah. Yeah, Michael knows. Blue jeans. Yeah, blue jeans was the worst. So. And then with the shoes, you got to feel the toe, at the end of the shoes.
Pinch the end of your foot.
Yep. Stick your hand in. Yeah. So yeah, those are some of the good items I recently got. I got a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of mids. I think today and tomorrow I'm going to be putting some stuff on Commons. So if anybody's looking on Commons for a really good like athletic wear piece lot, I'm talking about like Under Armour and Nike and Adidas and all that stuff. Like I'm not talking about like light jackets, shirts, and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a nice lot coming up soon for that.
Well, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you do a tool lot?
A tool lot. Yeah, I can.
Okay,
we'll do it right now. There we go.
No, you better not.
There we go. I've got I'm still working on putting this lot together.
We got 31 people watching. Thank you, guys.
All right, I got a 4-piece tool lot set coming at you. All right, Leroy, you might be interested in this. First, we've got some nail clippers right here. Boom, nail clippers. Then we got this cool screwdriver, okay, with detachable end. I don't know where the other attachments are. Probably in Cohen's room. Then I got this mini screwdriver. Love it. And then I've got this screwdriver. Interested in any of this, Leroy?
Hold on.
We got screwdrivers.
All right.
We got 3 screwdrivers and a nail clipper. That's my tool lot.
Nice. Do me a favor. I'll give you my address. Send it to me, okay?
No way. Those are some of the best screwdrivers I own. You know why they're the best I own? Because I can see them and find them right now. That's why. It's a little cloudy in there. You need to wipe off your monocle. All right. We got all those.
Cernoch.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
A or B? A or B? A or B? C
Right.
or D? A. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor's.
Yes.
Hey, this listing I just put up, this dude's on vacation until January 22nd.
Oh, I've seen a lot of people.
Oh, that must be Kevin.
I'm like, right. I'm like, man.
Nice swamp picker.
putting in work.
Well, have a good morning nap. I'm surprised you're not doing any here today for people going out for the holiday.
Dang.
Yes. Kristen said she's got to get her morning nap in.
Oh no!
Love it. I love naps.
Hey, another death pile item for me, like $70 license plate, just been hanging out for fun. Why not?
I got a death pile up there somewhere. I have death racks.
That sounds like torture chamber or some horror movie going on. The racks of death. Of course, death pile sounds like a slaughterhouse, though. You've been at war.
Right?
It's got a death pile over here. Soto sent a SK screwdrivers last week. Are you
SK
familiar?
screwdrivers are good. Uh-oh. Hey, I just sold another Craftsman set. Boop, 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 boop.
What'd you sell?
Those stupid Craftsman sockets that I paid $10 for the whole box, I've been crushing it. They're Craftsman through sockets. They were brand new in a crate. I said, how much for the sockets? He said, 50 cents a piece. I said, well, how much? There was like 100 of them there, right? I'm like, how much for the whole thing? He goes, how about $10? I was like, yeah. So I took them, and I've listed. I listed all. I made 30 lots of them. I made 30 lots of them. Out of the 30 lots, I've sold, I think, about 6 already. Let me see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's it. 6. No, 7. I think that's it. I sold 7 lots out of 30 so far. I mean, to me, that's good considering I just listed.
That's pretty good.
The one I just sold, I listed on the 19th.
Yeah.
Out of that 7, what did I do? 35. Square.
Yeah, I wish I was. Yeah. That's what I'd like to do with my death pile. That's why I think it's just so easy. That's the problem. Oh. Let's get that off.
190 so far off of those sockets.
Crazy.
Nice.
$12, 905 and 705. 705 and 905.
You know what I've got in my death pile that I keep meaning to tackle, but I haven't?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you have in your death pile that you haven't tackled yet?
There's a lot, but something I know is super valuable that I just have not taken the time because I know it's going to take time is those computer screen replacements.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I've got a whole tote of those things, man. Like, I was like, some of those things when I was pricing them before, like $100, $200.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I know. I have a few of those. It's just like,
Yeah, things that like I know, and I know where that tote's at. Like I'm like, okay, I know where it's at. Like, do I want to take a day to tackle this? Because the research is where that's one of those items that like where it's going to be a project.
yeah.
To find what fits what. So.
I've got a lot to do like that too. Just like there's certain like clothing pieces. I'm just like, can we just take pictures of this and list it?
Yeah, I actually took pictures this morning of a whole tote of clothes that I've got to now do measurements as I'm listing it. I actually just thought about those computer things when I was sitting here. I was like, oh, man.
Right.
LaDonna says she's got several Murano pieces that she needs to list. Primarily sell, Wes says, the primary sell on eBay and Poshmark, the last few months, Poshmark has really increased sales for sometimes doing better than eBay. Wow. 2 closets full of ephemera. We won't talk about jewelry and totes. Yeah, Donna. Jeez.
I probably have. I feel like I probably have 20 items that are worth over $100 in my death pile that I just haven't got to yet. One of them is a carpet cutter.
A carpet cutter. Yeah.
I got the part. I got to put it together. because I had to take the plug apart.
Yeah, LaDonna, don't worry because a lot of my stuff has been thrown in the basement. It's like, ugh.
It just happens. I mean, I know if I really needed money, I mean, I do, but I know if I really, really needed it, I could go list that stuff. And it's sort of like, I know people that will list all their good stuff right away, and it's not me. I actually take the projects first before I list the good stuff.
See me, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I've been all over the place. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
mood I'm in. Because I mean, there's some days I'm like, all right, let's get down to the basement. Let's take pictures of clothing, yada yada. And then some days it's like, no, we're gonna list. We're gonna pack. I don't know.
Now, I got a question for the chat. Things that you've paid up for, is that more? I might say the wrong word, so please bear with me. Precedent, is precedent like more precedent?
Takes
Mean,
precedence over
yeah. Like
over.
if you pay up for something, does that mean?
Yeah. So I know that was for the chat, but I'll answer that kind of like. I'll tell you this. If I buy anything RA, which is retail arbitrage,
Yeah.
that gets listed.
Okay.
Like my retail arbitrage stuff gets listed.
Anything I spend money on, like a lot of money on, it gets listed fast.
See,
If I spent like $20 on it, it's got to get listed right away.
I got stuff I've spent $20, $30, $40 on, and it's up there somewhere.
No way. I would lose my
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the problem.
I need the money. Trust me, I need the money.
Well, that's the problem. When I get stuff so cheap and something valuable, I'm like, just put that to the side.
I know. Trust me, I understand.
Like that Carolina Panthers jacket, that starter jacket. I haven't even attempted to list that. You know what I'm saying? But it's down there. I've got this. Dude, there's so many just like, I call them $100 items, that are just sitting down there, and I'm just like, hey, get off your butt and list it. Like I'm down there last night. Last shirt sold for $80.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do next week? Is everybody has to bring 5 items to the show. And you guys can do it in the chat as well. Bring 5 items to your desk or to the show that have to be listed next Tuesday that are over $50.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And guys, if we forget, can you remind us in the chat next week? But Eric, we're gonna do a little challenge next week where everybody on the show or in the chat has to bring a $50 item, has to bring five $50 items and list them.
5 $50 items.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that.
Yeah, you do. All right, we'll do.
I love that idea.
How about 3? Is 5 too much, guys? In
Yeah,
the
let's do
chat?
3.
3. Okay. So they have to be listed next week, and it has to be an item that's worth over $50.
Listed during the show next week.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so 3. Okay, that's a good one. I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so next week we're all going to be bring 3 $50 items.
Swamp Picker says, make it easy. Start with 2.
All right, start with 2. We'll start at 2. Yeah, we'll start at 2. 2 $50 over $50 items and get those listed.
And then we'll see who sells it first. Like, that would be cool.
Oh yeah. We'll keep we can keep like a running tally of what we did, and then, dude, we'll do like an Excel sheet. Okay.
All right, you're going too far now, Cernoch.
Listen, we'll just do a simple sheet that says Leroy brought this and this.
Yeah.
And we'll put a date on it. And then and then we can do it like every week. Just bring 2 items. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I don't. Is that disclaimer up? I don't agree with some of the stuff Cernoch's saying.
What are you talking about?
I only agree with 1 week.
There you go. Michael said it. More listing, less loafing this coming year.
Thanks, Michael. Excel.
Look, everyone wants to do it. Lisa wants to do it. Hey, he says an Excel sheet.
All right, look, here's the deal. So after the video or during the video, if y'all go comment in there, I'm in, then we'll put you in. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
What did Michael say? Kevin says he'll keep track of all sales. Yeah, right.
Hey, Cernoch, you could just get a clipboard and write on there, like old school Kevin, right? The clipboard. We're in profit this much.
I can't do an Excel sheet.
I mean, you can.
You want to do words?
I was hoping when you said "we" that was really you. Like we was me. Like,
hey, what's going on?
Noel.
Noel, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 2. If you'll go in and say I'm in, then we'll add you to the sheet. Next week we'll come in.
And if you don't hear us talk about it within the first half hour next week, please remind us.
No, this will be a thing we do. We'll do a 2 item a week type thing. You know what I'm saying?
And we could draw it too. Like, it doesn't always have to be $50. It could be a $20 item, or it could be a lot.
No.
Or it could be a lot, or it could be something out of your death pile. Like it every week it could be something a little different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just pick
We'll
something,
change it. We'll change it around.
Kevin said he's in.
$250. We have Wiggle Room, Kevin, Swamp Picker. These
here I come. See, Michael's gonna cheat. He's just gonna take some of that old toner he's got, put it up on eBay.
Yeah.
Let the Amazon bots buy it all up.
Toner sales. Here I come. Noel says I list for my death pile every day. Yeah, imagine. I mean, it's winter. It's winter.
Did you guys see LaDonna? Well, no, it was Kat. She said, "Come on, folks, 2 items in 3 hours, you can do it."
Yeah, eBay only. It's gotta be on eBay. So what we can do is if you sold it, like, so say Kat sells something, she can give us like the number or give us the link.
Yeah.
And then we can pull it up on screen and be like, hey, all right, this is,
The first person to sell it next week, I will I'm offering to not send you a $5 gift card because I'll probably forget. No, that sounds cool though. Yeah, we'll do a little challenge.
We'll get back to the roots of listing and loafing.
Kevin said, "Oh, I'm going to sell a few lots on Commons live after the show. Giant Tupperware.
A giant lot of Tupperware lids.
Will I get a bid?
Well, I would not.
Hey, I'll tell you what I've got that I need to sell in Commons.
What you got?
Noel, Happy New Year, my friend. And please tell my buddy I said Happy New Year as well. Is he selling something or did his house fall down?
I'm deconstructing real quick.
Tim's constructing the shed and Eric's deconstructing his house.
Listen, don't forget that this Friday, Josie and I are going to be doing a live sale selling women's clothing. If you guys want to come support and help us clear some space and raise some money, that'd be awesome.
Look, this is a whole box of random yarn. And
You're gonna save that for the lot week. The week we'll do a lot. We'll do a lot.
It's got some DIY stuff in there,
Hey,
like some kits.
hey, Michael. Might be a.
Cernoch, is Michael acting up?
No. I'm showing him that lot.
Yeah, so it's like
Eric is showing.
it's all yarn, dude. Why is he into it?
No.
Look, it's like Yarn of the Month Club.
You can buy it. I'll send a link to my mom.
Your mom want it? She into it?
Yeah, she's starting to. Yeah, she's been crocheting all her life, but
Look at this. My Andre Agassi card made it onto the homepage of Collects Picks.
oh, nice. Oh yeah, to go with the bag I bought her. That came in a clear Amazon bag.
Look, you can take their word for it.
Darn good yarn.
Yeah, it's a whole box.
Yes, Kevin, your Rams are in the playoffs thanks to us. Also, you should thank us too, Combo Flipper, because Texas Bandit said he's doing very well on Shop Commons, and we referred him to Shop Commons.
Also, Kevin, you should. You and your family have a good New Year's, Kevin. I just shipped up something out and it said Michael, and I had to look. I said, it's not going to Florida, is it? Did Michael buy something off my eBay store?
Michael Myers.
I was like, it's not going to Texas. It wasn't, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Kat said that stuff goes good for kids' craft time, scout leaders, and teachers. Hey, I'm probably putting it up on comments for resellers or Cernoch's mom. Kevin said he'll send the check.
Free of charge, buddy. Free of charge.
Phew.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got all these CD and DVD listings I gotta do.
Put this title in eBay and check solds. Professional ventriloquist dummy. I don't know how to. Can you copy this? Nah. Copy comment. There you go. Where are you selling the women's clothing, Tim? What
Shop Commons. I mean, excuse me.
One stop. One stop.
One stop shop.
Is that another plug for Kevin?
No, I'm so this rolls off the tongue. We will be on
Friday, you said?
Friday on One Stop Shop. I'll put up a promo probably tomorrow on One Stop Shop and Instagram and all that stuff. It'll be good for yourself or for reselling. Josie's gonna be pretty reasonable with the pricing. I think she said she's gonna start some at 3, 5, and 10.
Nice.
It's stuff right out of her closet, some stuff that's never been worn and stuff like that. But we need to clear space and make some money.
Holy cow. That is a good sale. Well, that's crazy. Let me see if I can share the screen here.
I'm sure he was. You know what's funny is Dave is the biggest bragger on Trash to Cash, and I don't think he realizes it. He tries to be sly about it.
Congrats, Noel.
Holy
Huge
smoke.
Congrats.
Now that's a sale right there.
Yeah.
What is it? $2,000.
No, $799.99.
7,000, basically $8,000.
That's a lot better.
$450 shipping, bro. Like,
how much did eBay take?
wow.
No, great job, Noel.
That's crazy. You said you sold 2 of them?
What is it?
It's a ventriloquist dummy.
Oh.
Man, somewhere I feel like I've been at a sale where they had some of that stuff, but it was like so high priced and I just kind of was leery. But
My mom, when I was a kid, she used to tell me I was a dummy, but I wasn't worth that much.
maybe I saw it on a show. Where somebody came in, was pricing like people's stuff out. She was letting them go for like 300, 350. Yeah, for $8,000, I might fly that thing to someone's house. Like,
Yeah.
here's your, I guess $450 you could do. Actual sold for was best offer $53.40 shipped. $61.57. I did not have promoted listings, so eBay didn't give that much. That's good. That's awesome. Was in a case, shipped to UPS. All was good. Perfect. Congrats. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's
Now, if you guys don't know Noelle, she's a beast. She's been around for a long time. And if you look at her eBay store, she sells some stuff.
the other one sold for more. Wow. Crazy. Well, be looking for dummies.
Stop being a dummy. Look for dummies.
Apparently, that guy, Tim Silberg.
Guys, I might have to run. I don't know if I'll be back before the show's over.
Dude, we got less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can't stay. I gotta go.
To the bathroom. All that food you ate earlier, man.
I know, right?
Seagull in it. He just went black screen on us. Too bad we don't have any sound effects here.
Right? When Leroy leaves.
Yeah. We can give him one of these.
So post office is open today then, huh?
Only half day, I think. I think they close at like 12 or 1.
Ah! I'll just go to the back.
I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to put myself through the rigors. I almost
Here.
said through the rigor mortis. I'm just going to drop everything off on Thursday when it's due.
Just go to the back and drop it off.
I think my post office is all day today.
I got so much to pack. Tomorrow
Yeah.
I'll pack.
We got a few things. So nothing crazy. I did have a cancellation, but it's all right. They sent me a $15. Listen to this. On Saturday night, they sent me a $15 offer for this toy that I've been selling. So I'm like, yeah, $15. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm just trying to move them. So I sell it, and then last night, not last night. The night before, on Sunday night, I get a cancellation request, and the reason for the cancellation request took too long to ship. And it's like, you ordered it Saturday night, and it's Sunday night right now. Yeah, man, listen.
I had a cancellation over the weekend where the guy was like, sent me an offer, accepted the offer. I accepted the offer. He accepted the offer. Get a message like 2 minutes later. Oh, I was looking at two different ones. This is the wrong one. Like, it's a different size. Right? Exactly.
See you, Kevin.
But that's the yeah. I was like, how did you expect to get it? Like, it's whatever. I was like,
I had somebody do that to me about it. It took too long to ship, and it's like, dude, it's Sunday. Like, there's not a single post office open on a Sunday. Like, what are you doing?
I know. I wanted to comment to him, but I was like, nah.
I'd be like, no, and just send it out.
I almost did, and I was like, whatever. Because it had it where you could decline it, but I was like, nah. I'll sell it again. I should see how many I have left. Once I get down to 2, I think I'm just gonna raise the price to like $50 a piece and see what happens. Who cares, right? Like, did that work? Oh, dude. All right, so there we go.
Oh, Leroy. I'm so irked by this. This used to all be 5.0s. I don't understand why it's not anymore.
It's what?
This used to be all 5.0s.
Don't worry about that. Listen, you know what you need to worry. You know what you should worry about. The only thing you should worry about right now,
What's that, Cernoch?
that payout line. Period. End of story. Don't worry about no ratings and all that stuff. Just the payout line. That's that. Just focus on that. Don't let that bog. Don't let that bog you down.
I know.
The more you sell, the smaller their percentage. Like if you have one bad rating.
Yeah.
But it's like having those bad ratings with perfect feedback. It just feels like something's not right.
Etsy is more annoying with that stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Hey, I had somebody leave me a negative feedback. eBay removed the feedback but left the negative.
What?
Yeah, and now it just says negative ... There's no words.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I messaged them back. I was like, are you going to take the negative? Like, you took the comment off, but it's just negative.
My mom just texted me. Can I get in on the sale too? Jewelry, costume.
There you go.
I don't know, Mom.
Get a little Ma Dukes in the house.
Right.
Hey, if she goes in there, Tim, you're gonna have to put that warning on there. Explicit lyrics. Like
Upstate Picker said the same thing happened to him.
We might have to do it separate, Mom.
yeah, that's weird, right? That sounds like, hey,
Shut up.
like he's rubbing his hands to make you guys make sure you know that he washed his hands in there.
I can't stand you.
It's all right, man. Everybody has to go. Don't worry about it.
Right?
I mean, Cernoch came back from the bathroom. He's like, "Hey, I was thinking about this while I was sitting on the toilet."
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't Tim say that too today?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, if you didn't have to go, then that'd be a problem.
Anyway.
You gonna be all right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we had the magic that was happening.
Oh, God.
And then like now that things are complete for you.
You guys see what they put me up to? Up with these guys are no good. Eric added. Great. Oh.
There you go. Yeah. That's good. Hey, we did want to wish you guys a happy New Year. We will see you in the following week.
Yes.
Have your 2 items ready. We'll put you in.
So the rules, guys, are mentioned in the chat of this video that you're in. Bring your
comments.
In the comments. Bring your 2 items over $50.
Or if you have to bring a lot, that's $50. That's fine too.
Yeah.
like multi.
Or if I was looking up that it said ending the broadcast in 5 seconds, and then it didn't.
Still said 3.
Oh,
Hey, thanks, Keith. Appreciate you. Wait, take pictures. Yeah, let's list it live during the show, guys.
Yeah, list it live on the show. Tell us what you're listing. We'll write it down. I'll put the date on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, next week we're doing just a little mini listing challenge. I mean, 2 items in 3 hours is not that much, but just see some fruits of labor happen within the show.
Yeah. Just bring 2 items, list them during the show, and then
we'll talk about it weeks to come.
There you
go. And then we'll see, and then we can show. Then maybe we can next week we can show like, the items and maybe show some sales and things like that. That's something good.
I think it'd be good. Like then, let's see how much collectively we can sell in a week out of those items.
Yeah,
and not just us; it's these guys too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Everyone can play, come along.
Yeah.
And then everybody should donate all their money to Tim to help with his 2025 journey.
Yeah.
He's got this, bro. Look at him. Locked in for 2025.
All right. We wish you guys a happy new year. See you guys.
Hey, don't forget Friday.
Friday, Tim's going to be doing a whatnot with Josie.
No. One stop shop.
One stop shop.
Sorry. But it is with Josie, and you guys always ask for Josie, so please go and support them.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Let everybody.
Happy New Year.